Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. So this is the 5-star book tag. To be totally honest with you, I haven't been tagged in this, so I've just decided to do it. But I saw this on a book fiend named Mel's channel. I will tag Mel down below. I don't think this is her original tag, but I don't know whose it is. If I can find out, I'll tag them down below as well. If not, you'll have to just go and check out Mel. So this is 10 questions for 10 5-star predictions, all for kind of different reasons. I'm nervous about these ones, I'll be totally honest with you, but let's just get into it. So I'm going to start off with a book by a favourite author. So I'm going with Happenstance by Tessa Bailey. I love Tessa Bailey. She's definitely one of my favourite romance authors. This one, I don't think I've heard anybody talk about this book. I found it in 66 Books when I went there last month. This is One Commitment for a Woman, 3 Smitten Suitors. Can I make it any more obvious? I'd like a little bit more, please there, Tessa. So Elsie is stuck in a cable car with 3 strangers. You've got a rugby coach, a construction worker, and a former adult film star she pretends not to recognise a little bit too well. Yeah, I'm guessing this might be like a wide choose. I think it's going to be some form of like group shenanigans, forced proximity. It sounds like it's going to be super fun, and I really enjoy Tessa Bailey, so first 5-star prediction here. Next one is Someone Else Loving It Has Got You Excited. For that one, I know I'm very behind the times, but I'm going with Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. So first of all, everybody loves Yellowface, but the person that has made me very excited about reading it is my friend Cami, who I work with. Me and Cami, our reading tastes sometimes align, sometimes not. So the fact that she was so excited by Yellowface, I was just like, okay, if you've loved it this much that you are yelling at everybody to read it, then I really need to get on this train. So yeah, 5-star prediction. I am very intimidated by Yellowface. I don't really know why I'm so intimidated by Yellowface, but I'm excited to read it. And look, it says Yellowface along the edge. How pretty. Number 3, blurb/tropes are so your thing. For that one, I've gone for Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. So this one is a sports romance. Yes. It's a college setting. Yes, I love that. There's an arrangement, so it's like a I don't know, kind of convenience kind of setting, or I don't really know what that trope's called, but what, you know, some sort of like little arrangement. I love that. Supposed to be a fling, but then it's not. I think it's going to be really, really good. I really enjoy Ali Hazelwood as well, but to be honest, sports romance set in a college, some form of like arrangement, fake date. I don't know if there is fake dating in here, but that tends to be the arrangement that I think of. I'm excited. Next, we have got my most anticipated release. For that one, the honour has got to go to Alchemized. I read Manacled at the start of this year, and it became a 5-star. I could not stop shouting about it. My friend Cami, who has sort of persuaded me to read Yellowface, I made Cami read Alchemized, and we still send each other like memes and TikToks about the Hermione fanfic about the relationships in Alchemized. It was so incredible, just so unbelievably incredible, that I have such high hopes for Alchemized. I'm almost nervous about how psyched I am, because the thing is that like Manacled was just so incredible, and part of it was you knew the characters already, you knew this world that they were in, and it does make me a little bit nervous about how different it's going to be when you've taken out all of the Harry Potter world and also all of the Handmaid's Tale world that both go so far into Manacled. But yet, it was so well written. It was such a beautiful book. It was such a heartbreaking book. I was in floods of tears. I was literally screaming by the end of it. Alchemized, I just cannot wait to read. Cannot wait. Next, we have got a bold, risky prediction, one that you have to kind of manifest to the 5-star for. So this one very much fits those vibes. It is book number 3 in the Bridgerton series, An Offer from a Gentleman. Now, hear me out. Bridgerton, the show, amazing, 10/10, I love it. Bridgerton, the books, kind of shit. But show Benedict is the best character. I love him. He's so funny. I love his relationship with his siblings. I love that he's bi. He probably isn't bi in this one. But I love Benedict in the show. He is my favourite. Like, Anthony, sexiest. Benedict, yes. If I had to like shag, marry, avoid the 3 men that we've met so far, so like Anthony, Benedict and Colin, shagging Anthony 100%, marrying Benedict because he's a babe, and avoiding Colin. I've just finished watching season 3 and Colin honestly just gives me the ick. Like, watch the first episode and that wink, bleh, gross. Anywho, because I love Benedict in the show, I'm hoping that I'm going to enjoy Benedict's story. I've read books 1 and 2. Daphne's story, I was enjoying Daphne's book until the scene. Anthony's story, I actually didn't like Anthony in the book. I think I gave both of them 3 stars. And from what I hear, they're the 2 better ones in the series. But very, very risky. We're manifesting a 5-star, but again, also just how stunning are these editions. I love them. These are my Illumicrate editions of the Bridgerton series. Okay, next off, we've got Putting Off Reading Because Your Hopes Are So High. Wish You Were Here by Jodi Picoult. I really enjoy Jodi Picoult. I bought this one when it's a hardback. I bought it when it came out. I think it was in 2020, may have been 2021. It is a COVID story, 2021. It's a COVID story. But because Jodi Picoult is so incredible, I just think I'm going to love it. And yet it has sat on my shelves for nearly 4 years. I'm really now afraid to take that sticker off in case it rips the paper, because it's like a very papery hardback. It's also set in the Galapagos, which I love. I just need to read it. I'm like, it's just one of those that I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be so good that I just don't want to read it, but I want to read it. Next, we have got a beautiful cover you've already fallen in love with. This one is difficult because whenever someone asks me what book has the most beautiful cover, my initial response is Priory of the Orange Tree. However, I don't think that's going to be a 5-star. I'm very, very scared of Priory. So instead, I've gone for Then Things Went Dark by Bea Fitzgerald. I love Bea Fitzgerald. She is one of my favourite authors. She's only written now 3 books. Girl, Goddess, Queen and The End Crowns All, 2 of my favourite books of last year. This is an adult thriller, but it sounds right up my street. It's around a reality TV show. So I'm excited to read this one. Does that stop me being terrified? No. I do think the cover is stunning. I love the colours. I love like the broken glass, and I think this one is stunning and I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a 5-star, hopefully. Next, we have got the next book in a series that you have loved. For that one, I'm going with Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. So over the last couple of months, let me just remove the sticker here, I have read Binding 13 and Keeping 13. They were both 5 stars. This is book 3 in the Boys of Tommen series. And I can't wait to read it. Both Binding 13 and Keeping 13 made me cry. They made me laugh out loud. I'm just very excited to read this one. This one follows Joey, who is Shannon from the first book's brother. I believe it is set slightly before the events of Binding 13. I'm so excited though, can't wait. Next we have got Popular, I Want to Get on This Train. This one is I guess it's a kind of like stretch here, because I'm going for Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Now, I have read the first 3 in Elsie Silver's Chestnut Springs series, and I love that series. So it's not necessarily a hype train that I'm a million miles away on, because I'm already a fan of Elsie Silver. But I haven't read this series. So many people are reading book 3 at the moment, which is called Wild something else. Wild Eyes? No. No, that's Wild Love. I don't know. The green one. So many people are reading and loving the 3rd book in this series. I want to too. And then finally, just gives that 5-star vibe. I've got to go with Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Of the last 4 books that Taylor Jenkins Reid has put out, so Evelyn Hugo, Daisy Jones, Malibu Rising and Carrie Soto, they've all been 5 stars. They are all favourites. I haven't gone further into Taylor Jenkins Reid's backlist yet, but I would like to. But yeah, based on the last few that she's written, she's a 5-star author. She's an all-time fave author. So Atmosphere, I think it's either set in space or it's like about scientists. I don't really know what it's about other than Taylor Jenkins Reid wrote it, so I think it's going to be amazing. So that is it for the 5-star book tag. I'm not going to tag anybody. If you'd like to take part in this book tag, consider yourself tagged. Let me know what your 5-star predictions are. Let me know if you agree with any of the books that I have mentioned, if you've read any of the books that I've mentioned, if you gave them 5 stars, or just how far of a stretch Bridgerton book 3 is to be a 5-star. But if you like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe down below. If you'd like to just leave me an emoji to let me know you're here. I think it has to be a horse emoji, doesn't it? Because as we all know, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Bye.